Hello, this is probably going to be a shorter video, but we are going to start this Bangbang, the Genius and the Miracle Chip. From my knowledge of what I've briefly looked at other people play, I literally right next to them. This is like a weird Swabian temple, but for Fuastrum. So dizzy, rebooting, need a rest. You don't look so good. I feel like I ate too many blissful bread bombs, dizzy, but also kind of happy. Fine, I'm already rebooting. I'm much better now. What did we check out by normal? Then my situation might be worse. I thought there's been more than one accident in the lab. More than one accident. Why are you so chill about this? Well, just looks like the lab got used to all the rebooting. It's fine, I'll just find someone to eat blissful bread bombs and reboot, then I'll be fine. I'll volunteer Bangbang, waved his hand casually as if it's seen countless explosions before and walked away unbothered. Also, this is, you know, your dreams tonight are going to be full of explosions and wobbly Bangboo's? That's fine, that's why not. Don't worry, Norma's a genius. Nothing a genius can't handle. If you say so. What's up? Looking for me? Oh, I get it. You must think this genius is step up to something big. Alright, let's hear it. I'm swamped right now, but if the project's interesting enough, I might just lend you a hand. Are the Bangbang here? Jake's just resting his eyes. Hopefully not if I learn Bangbang to get dizzy with possibly quite comfortable with genius' brilliant ideas. Either way, I set up to prepare for myself. I don't cover over my brilliant research like Belly does. Well, aside from Jake, I've fixed up all the other little Bangbang in the lab. So, just as you are and everything happening around the lab, finishing a whole bunch of important projects. Already, I've made up my mind. Oh, what? I'm starting to regret not getting any sleep. I decided to point you as assistant to the greatest genius of those Calipher. So, help me complete one of my world-changing inventions.
Whoa, there it is again, that face of yours. I have a million questions for Norma, but oh, I'm too shy to ask.
Really boost up the volume so that I can actually hear what's being said. And thankfully, it is voice for at least part of it.
Go ahead, shoot. You're my assistant now, and I tell my assistants everything.
I'm your assistant now, that busted Bangbang tied to the lab accident?
So what happened to this Bangbang? It's completely down. Is this connected to the lab explosion accident?
Now, please, that's unrelated. An accident? What accident? A genius only produces results that are either expected or delightfully unexpected. Never accidents. All right. Looks like I'll have to properly walk my assistant through this. My magnificent invention. Welcome to a masterclass from your chief technician.
Trying not to bump the mic as I have my actual literal midnight snack. It's actually almost closer to 1 a.m., but that's besides the point. Please, let's see what you got. Currently recording...
Guess I'm not getting out of this assistant thing.
Right after...
Fine. Let's get this show on the road.
Like I told you, retired Bangbang who leave Rose Calipher head to New Eridu to start over. And the price they pay is...
their memories.
Right. Rose Calipher's existence is sensitive. So before those retired Bangbang leave, their data gets wiped, memories included.
Exactly. To keep the secret, the Bangbang forget everything. Their friends, their hobbies, even themselves. They walk away as complete strangers with no connection to who they once were. They gave so much to the development of Rose Calipher, and in the end, they're rewarded with something that's basically death by forgetting. That's not fair. So, I have to finish the Bangbang memory filtering chip. If the goal is to protect Rose Calipher's secrets, then we just remove that part. Simple. With my chip, they'll still remember what they love, their happiest moments, and their friends, the names and the stories. Isn't that a great idea?
Wouldn't that mess with their memories? It is a great idea.
They say memories shape identity. Letting them keep their own memories means their lives and stories continue. It's actually a strong idea.
Wow, listen to you. You sound just like Velly when she goes on a rant. Perfect. I'll handle the research, and you handle Valina. All right, Q&A's over. If we want this chip done anytime soon, we've got a lot of work ahead of us.
One last question. You still don't explain what's going on with this bamboo.
I have one last question. You still haven't explained what that inactive bamboo has to do with your Grandmaster plan.
Oh, Jake? Yeah, like the others, he volunteered to help me with the project.
Jake is such
As
a...
for what happened... Ugh, talking's too slow. I'll pull up Jake's visual logs. They should still be playable, I think.
It's so weird having a bamboo just named Jake. Yeah, Nova says she'll demonstrate her genius repair method. After a series of dramatic whacks and bangs, Jake's bamboo is finally back to normal. Bamboo scratches his head after coming to. He became none the worse for wear, then that no one requests that Bailey starts playing the video recording. The story begins with that double plug of the silver piece. Rock? What happened? Why is everyone on the floor? Did I break the central computing hub? Oh, thank goodness Noma's not around. Just went to grab it. She was went to grab a tool. She'll be right back. Run now, you'll hear that? That door sounds good. What if we're too slow and she locked us in? It's not our fault. Central computing hub malfunction. Everyone collapsing with side effects. Maybe something went wrong with Noma's testing tank tomorrow. Well, what she'd expect. She went ahead and cranked up the central computing hub's power. Now look, one glitch after another. Ooh, we can make her escape now. Isn't this kind of risky? The chip project's not even done yet. It's already over. You actually believe in the chip project? Think about the ESD's reputation these days. What? Norma's past inventions. She said she helped me take off on my own, but instead she sits like a propeller on my head. Ah, my whole body was spinning out of control. But hey, at least you did go airborne on your own. Since this project's a bust any longer, do you think you've been planning forever? That thing. Which thing? I know you wouldn't remember. Remember, whatever. The less you know, the better. No one really didn't care about that. Sadly, we gotta rely on our own strength. It's the one shot we got in this life. The central computing hub shut down, forward and malfunction one after another. The only path left for us is where we complete that task. But the guys collapsed. Wait, you need someone here to actually fix them? No, I'm sure. Someone just revised or report 15 times a day. I'm sure she'll fix it what we can do. What if she catches us? I've got an idea of how no bank lady can leave for mercy and got caught doing something wrong. Unfortunately, recording slipped cut off here by a certain genius to find me ending open.
Anyway, you know the rest. Those little traitors ditched me and left a broken door behind. I was stuck in there.
So, what did Carter say?
Huh? Why did you stop the recording? What did Carter say at the end? And how exactly did you appeal to Valina?
Ha! You were hoping to see how I begged Veli in front of all my Bangoo and promised I'd never do unreported experiments again? Oh, please. So not happening.
Meh. Alright, fine, I won't ask.
Okay, I won't ask. And I'm not aware of any promises you made to Valina about properly reporting future experiments.
Impressive. No wonder I picked you. I must have sensed from the very beginning that you're just as good at keeping secrets as I am. You saw what happened next. The central computing hub failure corrupted some of my little Bangoo. Their code broke down, their data scrambled, and they just shut down. As for the rest, sneaking off to do something big, leaving a puzzle for a genius in the middle of critical research. Oh, I have to see what they're plotting. Still, without them, the central computing hub alone can't sustain my grand project. Which means it's your turn to step in.
Right as I took a bite. Alright, I'm leaving. Won't be coming back. What do you need me to do?
I just remembered I have something to take care of. My apologies. I'll be leaving now, and I'm not coming back. I'll leave you be.
Do you even know whose lab this is? You think you can just walk out? Not happening. So, I need you to use those brilliant hacking skills of yours. Dive into the corrupted Bangoo data space, fix their code, and clean up the mess. Once they're restored, more units can get back to repairing the central computing hub, and we can finally start to complete the memory filtering chip.
Sounds like a lot's riding on me. So what exactly are you doing?
Huh. That sounds like a significant responsibility. And what will you be handling in this project?
Me? I'll be revisiting the chip's architecture. And no, it's not because the last version completely failed to run. It's called refinement. Perfection takes iteration. Anyway, yes, big responsibility, but don't you panic. Jake will be assisting you.
Hi, Jake.
See,
Me?
among all the crashed units, Jake's the only one with just a simple signal issue. The rest? Full-on code corruption. Which means this little guy is ridiculously strong. I'm betting you two will sync up beautifully.
Am I fixing the Bangbang
Exactly.
too?
All right. I'm giving a full breakdown of the central computing hub I built, and the repair plane I just designed for you in the Bangboo.
Something tells me we're going to a tutorial soon. Important part during this plane needs small system to get. Yeah, so this is the part that looks very sweet and simple.
Is that?
Ah, knew it. It's broken. Alright, it's just like I said, I've been stuck in a reboot loop and hit a code error. You know, someone says, I can't do this anymore, help me? That's right, I especially made those projection badges for everyone a while back. Proper settings to project images around the Bangboo. Some of the Bangboo aren't very good for it, so I made custom projection badges for everyone. That way they can literally wear their feelings on their heads. Pretty clever, right? This Bangboo now wants even more function, now it's becoming SOS signal. See? I told you it'd be useful. It's the brilliance of a genius like me. Looks like some Bangboo can still go haywire even if their code was fine when they left the lab. Thankfully, their bad projections are clear enough to stop. Let's start repairs right away. Come on, let this genius teach you how it's done. Stone Bangboo has shown the collaborators workaholic heavy. Jake, so are we like speeding from up? What are we doing? What is the gameplay of this event? Send your collaborators into battle against expected data. Oh. Once your collaborators' energy is full, it's time to drop their ultimate. Bangboo can restore shields but also Jake deals massive damage. That was kind of overwhelming. A bit more guys. Double room. Someone's been driving across the ground here. Maybe Harvey's buddy passed through. There's a wise track close by.
He's over there.
So vacation addict, counters, report lover, counters, workaholic counters, vacation addict, and scapegoat still understand that it's each other. Back on extra So this is our hacking. It's just a variation of TFT. Wyatt, how you feeling? I'm awake now. Feel fine. How far did I get with my work? We're fixing the central computing hub. Don't make it sound like the plan fell through. My brilliant memory filtering chip is absolutely gonna work. Time comes even after leaving Rose Scale for the day. Bangbang won't forget their friends. Who knows? They may even meet again on the surface. This is awesome, Norma. I'll get back to work right now. So that's how Norma tricks Bamboo. What do you mean tricks? They were obviously drawn in by my genius idea. Thanks for fixing my code. Parker and I gotta get back to work.
Simple, right? Fix the corrupted ones, send them back to work early, speed up system recovery. Boom! Memory filtering chip finished ahead of schedule. Relax. With you by my side, we're gonna be unstoppable. More and more Bangboo will be back on duty in no time. Everything's under this genius's control.
Don't agree to go back to work like that. Don't tell me the crash is part of this genius.
Are you suggesting the system failure was all part of your plan?
That was just an accident. I wanted to start testing early. What's wrong with that? Honestly, getting the corrupted ones back is easy. The real puzzle is dealing with the ones who ran off on their own. Time's tight, I know. But if they think they can escape my grasp that easily, they've got another thing coming.
So you figured out what their something big is? How are you planning to track them down?
So, how are you planning on finding them? Have you already figured out what this something big they mentioned actually is?
Of course! I don't know. But there's no puzzle a genius can't crack. And lucky for us, we've got an insider Bangboo right here, no?
No.
Me?
Hey, Jake. I know you're old friends with those runaways. Start talking! What are they planning? What are they preparing? Spill the beans!
I don't have beans to be spilled.
No.
But
Huh?
sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry things turned out this way, but if you don't mind, what exactly happened between you and them?
No.
They didn't tell me anything about the plan. They ran away without me. What kind of friends do that? I really fell with the wrong crowd.
There might have been a misunderstanding. You were malfunctioning back then, remember? They couldn't fix you. Leaving you with Norma might have actually been the smartest call.
Exactly. See? My assistant gets it. Everyone in Rose Califer knows I'm the best at fixing Bangboo.
No.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Obviously. You just go back to work and relax. Leave it to me. I'm gonna make those runaway Bangboo regret their life choices.
Love Norma's VA. So you've got a new shocking plan because the Jake plan clearly isn't working.
Since Jake doesn't know anything about their big mission, I take it you've got a new way to track them?
Of course I do. Who needs Jake when I've got you? You can track them down for me, right?
Maybe I should call in outside help. I don't get a choice here, do I?
Why isn't I'm not doing it an option? Fine. Glitched Bangboo or secret plotting ones. Either way, it's risky. Time to call in some outside help.
Master, responding to your call. I infer your question is, can we use Boo Astrum's cameras to locate the runaway Bangboo? Answer, yes. Your second question, can this method be activated right now? Answer, no.
You've changed.
You've changed, Fairy.
Negative. Master, I remain your loyal, highly capable AI assistant, fully dedicated to serving you at all times. Now, please allow me to present my deeply moving logical analysis. Analysis indicates that completing this, repair the malfunctioning Bangboo and solve the mystery task through on-foot investigation, will significantly improve your understanding of Rose Califer. And I will wholeheartedly support you in completing this mission independently. Heart emoji.
I just heard the heart emoji.
And I will wholeheartedly support you in completing this mission independently. Heart emoji.
Wait, independently? That's not support. What's your basis for that call? Where's the credibility? Where's the logic?
It is trust. My absolute trust in you. Based on this conclusion, Master, I wish you a most extraordinary journey through Rose Califer.
After the shutdown Chime plays, every attempt at AI assistant is vanished just like the runaway Bangbang.
Whoa, who are you talking to? One second you're like, relax, I've got this, and the next it's, humanity is doomed. What's up with that?
I'm gonna very much enjoy whenever Norma's in the story now. It's very obvious.
It's just another AI that's also on strike. Anyway, can you access Buastrom's surveillance network and locate the Bangboo?
I mean, I secretly checked the surveillance footage, but you know the situation here. And Valina's busy. Let's not pile more trouble on her, okay?
She doesn't know about any of this, does she? You didn't give a heads up about your experiment again, did you?
So, Valina is unaware you've been developing the memory filtering chip in secret, resulting in some Bangboo getting corrupted and others fleeing. Would it be smarter for me to fess up to her now?
Whether Valina knows is completely irrelevant. I mean, why would we need outside help anyway? A genius brain is the ultimate problem-solving database. All right, enough with the stressful stuff. Some of the Bangboo are already back at work. Come on, I'll show you the Central Computing Hub's repair progress.
Norma takes you back to the familiar research lab. Harvey and crew have already done some initial maintenance on the Central Computing Hub. I've decided our auto assistant gets to kick off the reconstruction ritual. It's not gonna blow up, right? Why do you keep bringing that up? I already explained it was just an incidental accident. Quit mentioning it! Now, Central Computing Hub, activate! Deployment capacity increased to 5, whatever thing. Okay. Excellent. The memory filtering chip project is almost complete now. All that's left is my genius idea and the tireless effort of the one and only Proxy. The rest easy, leaving all the Central Computing Hub maintenance to you and the little Bangboo now. The Bangboo won't go haywire again, right? Of course not. Okay, I guess you got it. I already thought this through. Brand new functions in the Central Computing Hub. You can help the little Bangboo with more simulation training to enhance their code and data stress resistance. That way the volunteer Bangboo can adapt faster to my more intense research schedule. Of course not. I pulled some data from the Marcel Group database for you. Don't worry, completely legit and appended through proper channels. Extension code commands over Bangboo data models called collaborators can be loaded to enhance and upgrade the volunteer Bangboo internal data and code. They can set up a brand new mode for these data models to learn and train on their own. Models can even level up without your supervision. Pretty sweet, right? You're so thoughtful, Nora. Trust me, Rose Califer's top Bangboo expert. Now, with this magnificent genius show you the Bangboo training program I devised. Can be used to load a random collaborator in the load terminals Raleigh protocol. So it's designed for some downloads, blah, blah, volunteers. Okay, she's gone. What? Feature unique, opponents with various abilities, flexibly adjusting your lineup to consistently boost your win rates. This seems like a side thing. Ah, wow. Each has a distinct role. Heavy excels at withstanding damage. Vanguard specializes in sustained frontline offense with some survivability and mobility. Enforcer possesses extremely high sustained damage output. Mystic's skilled at harnessing energy to release burst damage. Support provides continues with various buffs. Yep, heavy vanguards are frontline, while those other ones are for the backline. How do I tell what Vacation Addict nobody. So I want red. Region. Can I do that? I can. Complete special training stages or targets earn best booty medals. So you're trying to make the most of the medals. Okay. Bangbang can train on their own. I'll rack up training rewards. Bangbang's training efficiency in the data space. Earn from data domain training can boost training efficiency. How to claim your training rewards. Okay. Your collaborator levels up, all your collaborators level 2.
As expected, my judgment was flawless. You really are a reliable top-tier assistant. At this rate, we'll fix the Bangboo, restore the computing system, complete the memory filtering chip, and take Bangboo research to the absolute peak!
Not to ruin your victory lap, but shouldn't we deal with a runaway Bangboo first?
Those smug little runaways really think they can escape me? Please. In Rose Califer, there's no Bangboo I can't find. All I need is to catch the 3 leaders. The rest will come crawling back to the lab begging for forgiveness. It's just that simple.
You don't have a plan. Strategy is show up and capture them all.
Looks like the genius here finally has a plan. Alright, let's hear it. How are you tracking those 3 down?
Obviously, we start with the closest target. Remember that tall Bangboo from the recording? That's Brock. He loves hanging out with students. As the most popular part-time instructor at Aurelia Academy, I'll just ask a few students and we'll find him. Just wait for my good news. Hang on a sec.
What happened? Why'd you suddenly go quiet? Wait, is the lab about to blow up again?
Might as well be an explosion. Did you hear Valley just now? Never mind, I should get out of here before she... I am not scared of her, by the way. Work's assigned, and this genius is very busy. I'm heading out. We'll be back here once I've got news on Brock. Later!
She blurts out her last words in a rush. The not scared genius bolts off like a delivery Bangboo on the street, disappearing in seconds. Moments later, a set of calm, unhurried footsteps approaches. Just a heads up, I've added a new tab for you in the compendium. Thanks. I see your target. Check out my self-recruiting hub repair projects. Track your repair progress and special training stats way faster from here. How cool is that? Oh, I thought we leveled up. Valina suddenly visits the lab, prompting Norma to slip away quickly. Ask Valina which...
Sorry to bother you, manager, but did you happen to see someone rush out of here just now?
Nah, just a really fast Bangboo. Suspect Norma's fleeing the scene.
Just a really fast Bangboo passing through.
A Bangboo named Norma, huh? Seems you two are close. You're already covering for her. So, what kind of Bangboo experiment is it this time?
It's a memory filter and chip for Bangboo. Are you playing to shut her down?
Norma's trying to build a chip that lets the Bangboo keep all their memories, except anything about Rose Califer. Valina, do you plan to shut her down?
Oh dear, I'm afraid that's not possible right now. I'm stretched too thin as it is. So I haven't had the chance to look into Norma's project. To be honest, I don't know anything about it.
Are you saying what I think you are?
So, you're letting her go through with it? Oh, got it.
She's been a special girl since the beginning. Especially troublesome. Bangboo are among the few friends she's ever had. But saying goodbye to them, only to be forgotten in return. That's been a constant in her life. And really, who likes goodbyes? There are rules we can't change. But thankfully, we can't change who we are either. Even without my approval, she'll push this through, no matter what. I don't doubt her talent, but something like this won't be easy. So, I hope someone will be there to help her along the way. You seem to get along with her quite well. Norma's not the easiest person to get along with. And she doesn't have many friends beyond her Bangboo. But I can tell, she trusts you.
Most of my friends are unusual in their own ways, Norma's kind.
I've got a lot of eccentric friends. They're all so different, but the one thing they have in common is that they're good people.
I'd expect nothing less from you, manager. I'm sure Norma will leave quite an impression on your list of friends. Things have been complicated at the ESD lately, and the Bangboo aren't exactly fond of me. I don't have the bandwidth to chase after Norma's ideas, so I'll have to rely on you to look after her.
Don't worry, Valina. Leave it to me. I'll help Norma fix the corrupted Bangboo and the central system, track down the ones who left, and we'll see this memory chip through to the end.
Thank you, manager. I'll prepare some backup plans on my end, so take your time and fix them at your own pace. As for those Bangboo who ran off to handle their big mission...
You know something, don't you? Funny leads?
I'm getting the feeling you know even more than Norma.
I'm afraid not. I don't know anything. I came today to ask you to look after Norma. Perhaps you could pretend this conversation never happened? After all, as Norma would say, puzzles are more fun when you solve them yourself. Right?
She gives a mysterious smile, tightening her grip on the fan in her hand before offering a slight nod. Then she turns and quietly leaves the slightly cluttered lab.
Yeah, okay. I have no idea what's going on. Fine. Let's just focus on fixing the central computing hub first.
One thing at a time. Felina seems to know what happened in the lab. Norma's gone to investigate Brock's whereabouts. Given the situation, focus on repairing central computing hub. Clear stage 5 of data domain training. Load 1 on loading terminal. Target content is locked. I'll go for another 30 minutes or so. next stage. Or maybe I'm getting tired, so maybe I'll go for 15 minutes. Some collaborators have control skills like battery charging and can focus stun to disable effective enemy collaborators and rest their commanding skills. Control skills. More powerful, higher deployment power. Oh, I didn't get all the things. Do I actually need to get, Ah, and then they want you to do the main story to make progress. Alright. I think I am just gonna call it just because that sun yawn really did get me. Alright. But yeah, it seems like a decent enough event. A little bit of talking, voice acting, TFTing, and Norma's great. So glad we're getting more focus on her as well before we show off all the other characters in Rose Califer. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Probably next will be either Genshin next week, or maybe I'll do like a World Quest or 2 or something, Archon Quest that I really should have done earlier, maybe. Or maybe the new Persona stuff, if there's a good story with Miku. We'll get that probably next few hours. Or that's really all I can think of at the moment. Yeah, because this is seems like the setup for the early part of the ZZ event is good. Yeah. That's all I got for now. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.